Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Drew Tony Games channel. I'm here with my, as he calls himself, the right-hand man, Myth.
Yep.
And we are back with the third episode of TEW 9. And if you guys watched the end of episode 2, we ended off with Smackdown. Smackdown was a dud, like a huge dud. And
Yep.
we need Raw to be a big success. And Myth, I think we start out with a good one.
Yep. Jim Punk promo.
Which, like, CM Punk, one of the best talkers in the business today, all time. Can't go wrong with this. So he gets an 83 segment. He wants Gunther to face him like a man, face to face tonight. So CM Punk can say the World Heavyweight Champion how he feels. But instead of the World Champion, he gets Ludwig Kaiser. And Kaiser tells Punk that he has not earned Gunther's respect. You don't have to like me yet. You don't have to like me, but you will respect me. So CM Punk says Gunther will respect him, and that starts with beating his stooge Ludwig Kaiser tonight in our main event. 75 as Pac makes his second match since returning. He takes on Akira Tozawa, and he beats him by submission with the Brutalizer. And we expected this, Myth, with the history these two had.
Yep.
Pretty
What
good
do you think?
history, and it lifted the match.
Yeah. Park picked Oris last week too. He Academy members.
And next week you will see him face Maxine Duke. Just kidding. That's not gonna happen.
You give the advertisers for the advertisers of engine matches.
You still have sponsors.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
A 75 rated segment. Wrestling is 67. Crowd is 43. That'll change. Pac will get more over. We hope. And
Yep. So keep pushing them.
We have a 40 rated segment. That definitely
Shit.
is the Judgment Day. Talk about the Wyatt Six and what happened last week on Raw. As they said, they're not as Finn Balor says they're not threatened by the Wyatt Six, and these tag team titles aren't going anywhere. He's dealt with this little creepy pasta stuff with Bray Wyatt before. He said he's beaten Bo Dallas before, and nothing's gonna change. And Judgment Day will always be on top. But Finn Balor just killed the crowd. I love Finn. But 40 rated. That's sad. And a 54 rated match.
Yeah, it's her connected.
Yeah, this is what we did expect.
Oh, so Loomis? Oh no.
Loomis and Gacy don't work as a team. Their timing is all over the place. Really. As
Right.
the OC. And a 54 rated match. And the best wrestler in the match is Carl Anderson.
Yeah, chill a lot.
So maybe
Quick joke.
maybe
It's all right.
Gacy. Gacy was actually the weakest wrestler in this match off performance. Maybe Unk has to come. Maybe Unk has to win the tag titles himself. Somebody.
Loomis.
Or Loomis.
Or him Loomis. Yeah, him Loomis.
54
Does
rated
outgrowing? Who knows? Who knows?
That's true. Eric Rowan is older, I believe. And
Yeah.
well, actually, all of these guys are in their 30s. I think the youngest person in the Wyatt Six is Bo Dallas. Next segment gets a 53. Subject to video means something else.
Yeah, apparently, because what? Huh? Fuck.
We're still trying this out. It's okay.
Yeah.
53 rated segment.
Yeah.
Priest tells the Judgment Day that if they think the Wyatt Six is their biggest issue, they better think again, because Priest is a pissed off man now. He said he's pissed off more. I think that he should have saw what happened at Bad Blood coming, and they cost him his match against Finn Balor. And he said now all bets are off, the gloves are off, and they've been off for I think Priest wanted to just outperform Balor, just put him in the dirt, 1, 2, 3, forget about it. But now these guys got to fight. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Priest is willing to go through hell and back to make them suffer, and as does Rhea Ripley, who isn't here tonight. She was also subject to the video. So subject to the video means something.
I know it's a cameo. She's a hell in the segment. She's there.
Okay, alright. Oh, because Priest is the highest rated promo out of all of them.
Yeah.
53 rated segment there. In a 66 rated match, we saw Big Bronson Reed. We saw Bronson Reed beat Rey Mysterio with the Death Drop Driver. Not even with the
what? But what is that? What does he have? Right there? Right driver move? Does he have that?
I guess so, but
I never seen it. Okay.
You didn't get to hear. Well, Wade Barrett's not even on Raw, so you don't even get to hear soon on me.
You know, he's because of NXT one day. He's from NXT one day.
But Bronson Reed beats Rey Mysterio. That's a former WWE champion, former world champion, former Intercontinental champion.
Former NXT champ.
Grand Slam.
US champion. Grand Slam. Yep. He won every title. He won every competition besides Money in the Bank. He almost did. But he killed Corbin in 2020.
Oh yeah, that's true. So did Aleister Black. Which,
yeah.
But that's just a 66 rated match. And a 60 rated segment. The Miz.
Big High Rising. Let's go.
Let's go. The crowd's back into it. The Miz explains his actions last week after the Awesome Truth lost to Grizzled Young Veterans in their return. He turned on R-Truth. He said that they won the tag titles together at WrestleMania, but this is such a Miz thing to say. Saying he almost lost the belts on purpose because he hated being with R-Truth so much after a little while. He says he lost track of it. He lost sight of being the Miz, the A-lister, the face of the WWE, the movie star, even though he was a movie star in the Marine, but I think
Whoa. Christmas, elf movie on page. What was it called again? On.
Tells me on.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Mine went straight to DVD just like yours.
Sounds like helpful, boy. Sounds like helpful. Says the movie.
But the Miz
coming soon. Till last long, near you.
Coming soon to a red box near you. We get a 60 rated segment here, which is good because the crowd is now starting to get back into it. And in our next match, we got a 71 rated match. Let's go. Let's
go.
Pete Dunne. He illegally using the rope. He put his freaking legs on the rope to pin Xavier Woods to get the W. And they stole the show. It seems like that was the aim, so hopefully. And Xavier Woods' frustration continues, Myth. But Pete Dunne, performance of a 67. Pete Dunne starting to get back on track. He said this is time for him to make his mark on the main roster as a singles guy, and he's gonna do it his way. No excuses. No short. Nothing's off limits. Just like tonight, as he beat Xavier Woods, he definitely rolled him up. Right? Rolled him up. Put his feet on the ropes. 1, 2, 3. 71 rated match. And our next segment, it's a 60. Okay. There needed to be more star power in this segment to successfully have Julius Creed fighting. Okay, alright, well, I'm just spoiling the segment here. Chad Gable. So Jey Uso's cutting a promo, getting the crowd into it, the crowd reacting to the Intercontinental Champion. And out comes American-Made's leader, Chad Gable. Chad Gable comes out, he tells Jey Uso he wants a shot at the U.S. title.
And gives the USA!
The Creeds are freaking chanting with him. And the crowd... No.
The crowd chant, Chatty-E, Chatty-E.
And Chad Gable was looking around. You know when he kept spelling words wrong in that spelling?
Yeah.
That's his
Yeah.
look right now. And then Jey Uso goes, "Moose, the U.S. title's on Smackdown." And the crowd starts saying "yeet" after every sentence. Jay says, and Chad tells everyone to shut up, but they chant it louder. So Chad's anger is encouragement for the fans here at the Mass Mutual Center to cheer on Jey Uso. But when Chad goes to attack, he goes and throws a line at Jey Uso. Jay ducks. Lance starts landing the rock punches. Gable ducks. Oh, okay, all right, I know, I see what you mean. He goes, spits on the hand, goes, Gable ducks, and the Creed brothers are right there and start stomping on Jay. Chad Gable once again picks up the Intercontinental title, holds it over his head as the Creeds clap for him. The crowd's booing. Uso's down. 60 rated segment. Got the crowd hotter, so we're white hot going into our main event.
And the main event got a
77.
Yeah, oh my gosh, but Kaiser's mid. What the hell?
A decent
so
CM Punk beats Ludwig Kaiser with a go to sleep. He won with the go to sleep tonight.
Let's go. He man fucking fucking driver thing.
Made in Chicago.
Chicago. Yeah, that.
So he beats Kaiser with the go to sleep. CM Punk, I'm sure he's asking, do I have Gunther's attention now? And the crowd's going crazy for him. CM Punk. And he gets a rating of a 79, which is really good. Kaiser 49 is disappointing, but he was also off his game. So I digress. And to end out the show, we get a 88 rated segment. Yes.
Let's go.
CM Punk stands up, gets his hand raised. The crowd's cheering and chanting his name, and Gunther's watching backstage, not giving a reaction. But if I had to guess, he's not happy.
Yeah, no.
And CM Punk grabs the mic and tells Gunther what he just did to Ludwig is just a teaser of what he's gonna do to Gunther at Survivor Series. He will bring the World Heavyweight Championship where it belongs, around the waist of, and he puts the mic to the crowd and they go, CM Punk. Total Personality plays, and that's how Raw goes off the air, and we finish out with a 70.
Let's go.
Okay, that's better than.
Let's go.
I'm honestly disappointed, but it's probably that they're 40 rated segment.
Yeah, plus it's always used too much family. I know how, but so.
It was because it was a technical masterclass.
Yeah.
And we chose with, but increasing our popularity in 6 regions is a good thing. That's what we were looking for. We're just looking for better than a 73. But
yeah.
To get back up in 6 regions, let's see where. Hell yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. It is Tuesday night, which means on the CW it is time for NXT, and we are back at the Performance Center in Orlando, Florida, and we start out the show with the NXT champion Trick Williams telling everyone that Ethan Page at Halloween Havoc keeps trying to kill the Whoop That Trick era for a second time, and at Halloween Havoc, Ethan Page is going to have to give up. Trick is going to kill the ego of Ethan Page. Halloween Havoc.
76-7, pretty good.
76-7 is good, and it got the show off to a hot start. This is going to be the 3rd time they've wrestled in a singles match.
Yes, I believe so.
And Trick Williams is 2-0 against Ethan Page in singles action. And let's see if he can make it 3-0 at Halloween Havoc. Then we come off of a hot start to a 53.
Not too bad.
Match as the Motor City Machine Guns make their in-ring NXT debut. as they beat Gallus, as Alex Shelley pinned Wolfgang, made in Detroit. Sabin and Shelley both get 51s. Wolfgang gets a 50. Mark Coffey gets a 42, which makes sense. Crowd rating 32. We still had to get these guys a little more over, but this is kind of what these matches are for. And the match, now the crowd's white hot, man. This is a really good start. Let's see where we go from here. The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Outrunners. 42 rated segment, as just before Black Machismo, the leader of the NWO, is about to walk out. Camera catches him. And Turbo Floyd says Black Machismo is ready to show NXT the savage side of the New World Outrunners. And he's going to show Josh Briggs that he will be a victim of machoism. And that Floyd and Magnum, the Outrunners, make sure that no one can interfere against the NWO. And in a 52 rated segment,
it's funny how that thought would be. Black
Machismo Jay Lethal beats Josh Briggs with a lethal injection. Lethal gets a 53, Briggs gets a 37, and Briggs was off his game. Which, what a debut for Black Machismo here in NXT. It's been a long time coming for him. A 60 rated segment as Julia stood in front of the NXT faithful as she says she had one hell of a run in Stardom. Went to Marigold, put on some very well-praised matches. Now she can say 2 matches into her WWE career here in NXT, she is the women's champion. And she is the best women's champion in America from any company. And she's going to make the NXT Women's Championship more prestigious.
I believe it, possibly. He's an athlete.
Absolutely. And Julia will be defending the NXT Women's Championship at Halloween Havoc. The question is it going to be against Roxanne? We've seen Stephanie Kerr. Is this going to be... What are we... I don't know what to expect at Halloween Havoc, but I'm excited. We're going off a 60. We go to a 52 rated match as Roxanne Perez beats Lola Vice in a Heatwave rematch with the Code Rock. And Perez gets a 53. Vice gets a 39, and Perez gets a win. And I believe this is her first match since losing the championship to Julia. And
yes,
she's coming back for that women's title. She's looking to be a 3-time NXT Women's Champion, which is the record, right?
Yes.
It's a 56 rated segment as Oba Femi tries to. Everyone's trying to grab the crown of Oba Femi. That is the NXT North American title, and everyone wants to dethrone the king of NXT, but there will be 4 men who will try to earn the opportunity, not just to they earn the opportunity to beat Oba Femi for the North American title at Halloween Havoc, but they will be is a victim to the ruler and the king of NXT. And those 4 men, this is next week on episode 4. Those 4 men will be Speedball Mike Bailey, who will be in action later tonight. Lexus King, one of the one of the biggest sensations of professional wrestling right now. Joe Hendry, and the returning Cameron Grimes.
He's trying to tie it back to the moon.
Former North American champion. He's got to have the edge in that fatal 4-way, doesn't he?
Yeah, he has to.
56 rated segment. Into a 63 rated match between Mike Bailey and Noam Dar.
Good chemistry.
And it showed in their performance. Speedball beats. Sorry for interrupting you, Myth. Speedball beats Dar with the shooting star knee drop, which is called the. You told me last episode, and I already forgot. You know what I mean?
Second.
He beat him with the shooting star knee drop. You told me what it was.
It was Ultimate Weapon, I believe.
Okay. See, he told me that last one. He's probably going to do that every episode. But these guys went out and stole the show. And in a 70 rated segment, Joe Hendry heard the news that he will be in the number one contenders fatal four-way match. See who will face Oba Femi for the North American Championship at Halloween Havoc. Who would be better to be the face of North America than the Scottish superstar Joe Hendry? Well, probably somebody from North America, but I digress. He said he would give people a reason next week to believe in Joe Hendry, and he will go to Halloween Havoc and dethrone Oba Femi.
And main event, let's see. Main event good?
And our main event,
Pretty
53, okay.
20 minutes, fucking 20 minutes probably.
In a decent match, Ethan Page beats Cedric Alexander by pinfall with a handful of tights. And this match told a story. Ethan Page getting a 51, Alexander getting a 40. 53 rated match. Let's see how NXT ended. It ends with Ethan Page's hand raised, no matter what tactics he used.
Yeah, once again, he defeated Javon Evans last week, I believe.
He did. It was a tag team match. It was Trick and Javon Evans against Ethan Page and Wes Lee, who was not here tonight. And Page now getting his rematch, spin the wheel, make a deal at Halloween NXT title. Let's see what episode 2, technically 3 of this save in NXT gets. A 59. Okay. And it increased our popularity in 26 regions. That's a good thing. And then we go here. Financial report. Okay. Popularity recap. We're getting popularity in the States, some in Canada, Wales, Queensland, Victoria. This is Australia. This is not Wales. Okay. And then post-show complete. And then we will see you guys Friday Night Smackdown on USA. See you then. We are back, and it's Friday. Smackdown opens up with the return of Rise Up, because nostalgia, I guess, right?
Yeah, that's such pop.
Just a big nostalgia pop. Got a big pop in the arena, actually. Speaking of big pops, Cody Rhodes, the undisputed WWE champion, comes out. He says his big one-liner opens up almost every promo with it. Myth, do you want to do the honors?
Oh, what do you want to talk about?
He says that there's an elephant in the room that he won't tiptoe around, and it's a very controversial decision to help him out of bad blood and to continue to have his back. He's talking about Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns has no friends. Roman Reigns only has enemies. Two of his biggest rivals are two of Cody's biggest allies. Well, for the moment, right? Like, right now, this is really going well. Two of his biggest allies are Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. Now he asked both of them to come out. Both of them do. They don't look happy with Cody. They look annoyed. They're tired of this. This is not worth their time. They think Cody's an idiot for entertaining this. But what he says is, guys, it's time to move on. If I could move on after he cheated me out of finishing the story a year before I did it, I think you guys can move on too. Kevin Owens says straight up, "How dare you? How dare you? This fight that he has had against Roman Reigns in the Bloodline. It's gone back since before Cody Rhodes came back. It's gone back to 2020. It started in the Thunderdome, TLC matches, Last Man Standing matches." And then Randy Orton. Randy Orton was out for 18 months because of the bloodline. Cody says, guys, after all that, it's time to move on. Both men leave the ring. They go back to the back. They're disappointed with Cody. Cody, kind of like does his little look, looks down, hoists the title up in the air for a big pop, and goes to the back. And we start out Friday Night Smackdown with this we start out Friday Night SmackDown with a tag team match. I think it's a 65 rated match as A-Town Down Under, Theory and Waller take on the Street Profits, and the Street Profits beat A-Town Down Under in 17 minutes and 32 seconds. Montez Ford pinned Austin Theory with a frog splash after bad miscommunication with Grayson Waller. So these little issues, these little kinks that Waller and Theory need to work on, these little bumps in the roads in their relationship and in their tag team, they haven't worked on it, and it really looks like it's starting to. It's really starting to fuck with Austin Theory.
Yeah.
You can see Austin Theory getting more visibly frustrated, and now well, the Street Profits are celebrating, Myth. They got jumped.
Yeah, so I can't see the face for some reason. The camera can't see it. Camera turns back.
Yeah, the cameras can't see it. Both of these men, they stomp down on both Ford and Dawkins. And one of them Irish whips Ford into the ropes, flapjacks him up, and they hit a shatter machine. And the cameras catch it, and ladies and gentlemen, it's FTR. And a 60 rating.
Oh shit. Well, Dex,
we should have learned our lesson from Monday, because we did the same thing, I think, with Reeds, but that's on us.
Yeah. Shouldn't have paused. Fuck. Well, these got great rated gimmicks. That's good.
Great rated gimmicks. The angle got the crowd hotter too, so
yeah, touch them.
that's all that matters. Wheeler and Dex Harwood, the Revival, are back in the WWE, and I'm getting reports that they are not SmackDown superstars. They're not signed to the brand. They're just. So was this a Triple H signing? Was this a Drew and Myth signing? What was this? We try and get back on our feet. We try and keep going with the show here at the Cure Insurance Arena. In a 62 rated match, Hikaru Shida beats Piper Niven with a Falcon Arrow. Hikaru Shida continues to impress.
Yep.
63 rated segment. Alexa Bliss is in the back after she watches Hikaru Shida beat Piper Niven. She's approached by an old friend, Nia Jax, and Miss Money in the Bank, Tiffany Stratton. They catch up for a bit. Oh, how's motherhood treating you? Small talk, right? But then we get to the big question. They get to Bayley and the women's championship, and things get awkward. And Bliss, breaking the ice, says, "Nia, we go way back. With all due respect, I'm not sorry for what I'm about to say, but I don't care that Bayley's the one that you lost the title to Bayley at Bad Blood. I don't care about that. All I care about is returning to dominance, returning to the goddess that once was. And for that, I don't care that she said she doesn't care that Tiffany Stratton holds the Money in the Bank contract. She will be the one to dethrone Bayley. It will not be the two of them." Those are the last words she says to him for the night as she leaves. And Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton, they don't look happy with Alexa Bliss. And in our next segment, a 65 rated match as Andrade defeats Giovanni Vinci, and Andrade was really, really off his game.
Ooh.
But we still get a 65 rated match, which is solid. Marvin Allen, here's being on the same commentary team is really, really helping us out here.
Yep.
But Andrade being off his game, that's a disappointment. So in our next segment, 56.
Oh, feet stick.
Hell yeah, that's what we're talking about. Losing heat, baby. LA Knight's in the back talking about the Halloween sale on WWEshop.com, saying that his new spooky shirt and his beloved black people skills shirts are on sale for tonight only during the show. He says go get it, and he said the code is LA9. Probably be more clever than that if I didn't. But he finishes the plug, and Malcolm Bivens goes, Mr. Knight. That's not even mentioned Paul Heyman. He introduces himself saying his name's Malcolm Bivens and says that his reign as the United States, as champion of the United States, is on borrowed time because Nick Aldis last week signed the man who is destined to beat LA Knight for the United States Championship. And LA Knight chuckles and goes, who are you talking about? And he goes, Roderick Strong. Roddy comes in the frame. LA Knight looks at Roderick Strong. He says, where's your wheelchair and your neck brace? Because that's the only way you're gonna get attention from these people. Yeah. But then that gets a 56. Maybe setting up a match for these two for the United States title. And our segment, a 64. Dragon Lee beats Santos Escobar. And this match was designed to go steal the show. Lee gets a 61. Escobar gets a 47. Even considered a poor one. Gets the crowd buzzing. 59 rated segment. Nick Aldis is in his office having a conversation with the man who lost his shot at the United States Championship last week against LA Knight, AJ Styles. Styles asked for another shot at the United States title because LA Knight rolled him up. It's not the best way to win. It's not the best look to win. And honestly, AJ Styles has a great. But at the end of the day, AJ Styles lost. That's what the results say. And Aldis tells Styles his gripe is valid, but there are many hungry challengers that have not gotten a shot, like Dragon Lee, Andrade, Carmelo Hayes, and Santos Escobar, which Santos Escobar has gotten a shot, which just occurred to me as we were recording. Styles claims he's above them all, he's phenomenal, and he doesn't even have to say that. He then demands a shot, and before Aldis can say anything, he says, and if he doesn't get it, he will make Nick Aldis a 79. Let's go.
Let's go.
Jacob Fatu beats Kevin Owens with a Samoan drop following interference from the new leader of the Bloodline, Solo Sikoa. This match was designed to tell a story. During the match, we also saw Tonga Loa run in and attack Kevin Owens, and Tama Tonga, Guerrillas of Destiny attack Kevin Owens. And Owens getting a 72, Fatu getting a 64 performance rating. So 79, not too bad, better from last week. And then after the match, in an 84,
yes, let's go.
The bloodlines surround Kevin Owens' lifeless body until Roman Reigns comes out and spears Tama Tonga. Cody lands a disaster kick to Tonga Loa. Roman Reigns lands a Samoan drop. Cody lands a drop kick on the injured leg of Jacob Fatu. The bloodline cowers out of the ring. Roman and Cody go to lift up Owens, and he pushes Roman away, telling Cody that he doesn't want his help. But then Roman turns around and goes, "What's your problem, dude? I just saved you." And they start having a pushing match. Cody tries to get in the middle of it as we go off the air. And what does Friday Night Smackdown get this week? A 76 as well. Okay.
Let's go.
That's better than last week, so I'm happy with that, right? We can finish the show here. Let's get all this out of the way. Hell yeah. Popularity recap. Okay. So that went up from Monday. So nothing in the States right now. So we really may need to have to like get that trust back, maybe Survivor Series or something. Just keep doing the slow climb. But yeah, this is going to, I believe, I think we're gonna cap it off here.
Yep.
And all of my ways to find me on on Instagram, Facebook, my wrestling YouTube, which by the time this is out, I think I'm 2 matches up. So by the time this one's up, and if you want to join our community server at Goober and Ain't Easy, open, free to the public. Come on in and join. And Myth, if you want to plug yourself, or go ahead.
In the description below.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching episode 3 of Myth and Drew, or Drew and Myth, whichever one you call us. We book the current day WWE. Let us know if you think we're doing it better or worse, or not much different. I don't know. Let us know, man. And again, everything to find Myth will be in the description below. Everything to find me will be in the link. Will be in the bio. You guys have a great day, and keep your eyes peeled for more episodes like this and more SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 in our series Myth, Drew and Myth Controlling the Past. Myth, you got anything to say before we sign off?
But be safe, Aaron. Be safe.
Hell yeah.